Good morning and welcome to the Daily Download. I'm your host, Brad Nelson, and today is Wednesday, June 4th, 2025. Here's what you need to know today. Researchers found that Meta and Yandex are secretly linking users' web browsing with their mobile app identities on Android by exploiting local network ports, bypassing browser and OS privacy protections. This covert tracking via Meta Pixel and Yandex Metrica de-anonymizes users even in private mode. Google and Mozilla are investigating, and some browsers have started blocking the abuse, but long-term fixes are still needed. OpenAI has confirmed that GPT-5 is in development and expected to launch as early as July, aiming to outperform current models like Gemini 2.5 Pro and Claude 4, especially in coding. The company also hinted at upcoming improvements to GPTs and its operator AI agent, though details and timelines remain uncertain. ChatGPT's improved memory feature is now rolling out to free users, allowing short-term conversation continuity and more personalized responses. While paid users get access to a more powerful version that recalls older messages, free users can still benefit from limited memory. Users can manage or disable this feature in settings or use temporary chat for privacy. Hewlett-Packard Enterprise has released a critical security update for its Store Once backup solution, addressing 8 vulnerabilities, including a severe authentication bypass flaw with a CVSS score of 9.8. These issues affect all versions before 4.3.11 and include remote code execution, directory traversal, and information disclosure risks. HPE urges immediate upgrades as no workarounds are available and the flaws could be chained for greater impact. A data breach at Coinbase has been traced to bribed customer support agents in India employed by outsourcing firm TaskUs. 2 TaskUs employees admitted to leaking sensitive Coinbase user data, including names, emails, and financial details, to hackers in exchange for bribes. The attackers later demanded a $20 million ransom, which Coinbase refused, instead offering a bounty to identify the culprits. Nearly 70,000 customers were affected. TaskUs has since ended its Coinbase operations in Indore, India, and is cooperating with law enforcement. Microsoft is testing a new quick machine recovery settings page in Windows 11 that allows users to manage recovery options such as scheduling checks and automatic restarts for fixes. Designed to help resolve boot issues remotely via Windows Update, QMR is currently available to Windows insiders and will eventually be enabled by default on Windows 11 Home with advanced controls for Pro and Enterprise users. After selling their startup Expensia, co-founders Kareem Jawani and Jihed Othmani launched ThunderCode, a generative AI-powered software testing platform. Despite vowing not to start another company, the potential of AI drew them back. ThunderCode quickly secured $9 million in seed funding and is already gaining traction across North America and Europe. The platform uses AI agents to automate and improve software testing and aims to disrupt a $100 billion market dominated by legacy tools. The founders are applying hard-earned lessons to move faster and leaner, with expansion plans already in motion. Windsurf, a fast-growing AI coding startup reportedly being acquired by OpenAI, says Anthropic has significantly limited its access to Claude 3.5 and 3.7 models with little notice. This follows Anthropic's decision not to give Windsurf direct access to Claude 4, forcing the company to rely on costly workarounds. Windsurf now warns of short-term availability issues, and frustrated users are switching to competitors like Cursor. The move highlights growing tensions as leading AI firms like OpenAI, Anthropic, and Google race to dominate the AI-assisted coding market. Anthropic has launched Claude Explains, a new blog showcasing AI-generated posts written by its Claude model and refined by human editors. The blog covers topics like coding, writing, and business strategy, aiming to demonstrate how AI can collaborate with experts to create educational content. While the site implies Claude writes independently, Anthropic emphasizes that posts go through human oversight and enhancement. The launch comes amid growing industry use of AI in content creation, though past attempts by other firms have often faced criticism for inaccuracy and over-reliance on automation. Qualcomm has patched 3 zero-day vulnerabilities in its chips that may be actively exploited in targeted hacking campaigns, according to Google's threat analysis group. These critical flaws, reported in February, affect many Android devices. While patches were released in May, it's now up to manufacturers to roll them out to users. Google says its Pixel devices are unaffected. The vulnerabilities pose a serious risk because chipset access can lead to broader device compromise. A partnership between Phonely, MiTai, and Grok has dramatically reduced AI phone support response times by over 70% and boosted accuracy up to 99.2%, surpassing GPT-4o. This breakthrough addresses the uncanny valley in voice AI by eliminating awkward delays using Grok's zero-latency multi-model switching. One major client is replacing 350 human agents with Phonely this month, highlighting the impact on customer service. The collaboration shows how tailored infrastructure and rapid development can revolutionize conversational AI. And that brings us to today's tech tip. Today's cybersecurity headlines are a sharp reminder: vulnerabilities in popular hardware like Qualcomm chipsets and HPE store-once backup appliances can go unpatched for months, even while attackers actively exploit them. So in order to stay secure, make sure your business has a regular process for applying firmware and software updates, not just on workstations, but also on backup systems, network devices, and mobile endpoints. Unpatched devices are often the weakest link in your security posture. Not sure if your systems are up to date or vulnerable? That's where FRCS Tech can help. We offer expert-managed IT and cybersecurity services that keep your infrastructure secure, patched, and running smoothly. Visit frcstech.com to schedule your free consultation today. All sources for today's stories will be in the description below, and as always, feedback is appreciated in the comments below. Thanks for listening to the Daily Download, and I'll see you tomorrow.